Yo, what is going on, guys? Star Wars Verse here, and welcome back to another video on the Kenobi series. And for this video, I'll be going over the rumors circulating about Hayden Christensen returning as Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney+. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Star Wars content coming your way. Okay, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt because none of this has officially been confirmed. They are just rumors. So last week there was this rumor going around saying that Hayden will be returning as Anakin Skywalker for a cameo in the first episode for the Kenobi series, and wouldn't be returning afterwards. He'll just be returning for that one episode. Now, this scene was supposed to be something along the lines of Obi-Wan reaching out into the Force and he's meditating, and over there he gets this vision of Anakin, and from this vision Obi-Wan learned the reason why Anakin turned to the dark side of the Force, and that he's all done it for love. But then this week we found out that this wasn't the case, and actually Hayden signed a series regular contract, meaning he'll not just be appearing in one episode, but he'll be appearing in every single episode of season 1. Now for me, this is really cool because Anakin is my favorite Star Wars character ever, and Darth Vader, he's just awesome as well. We know that this show is 8 years into the future, so 8 years after Revenge of the Sith, and Obi-Wan is still suffering from the Order 66 shell shock and Anakin's betrayal and all things like that. Now from this we could assume that Anakin would be back as well for hallucinations or even as visions for Obi-Wan, and this would be pretty cool because it makes Obi-Wan's exile more sad and more emotional, because last we saw Anakin, he left him to burn on Mustafar, and he's been dealing with that ever since. So when he's visioning Anakin, it's like his past is almost like, coming back to haunt him, and he can't let go of someone who he used to be like a brother to. It could also be that we get flashbacks of both Obi-Wan and Anakin pre-Revenge of the Sith, so maybe Obi-Wan in Tatooine comes across something, and this leads to him remembering this time he had with Anakin, and we see this flashback scene between the two characters. But just like that wasn't enough, we recently got news that Darth Vader will also be there for the Kenobi series. Again, take this all with a grain of salt because details for this are literally unknown and we don't know what for. Now in Legends, Obi-Wan first sees Darth Vader, like properly sees Darth Vader, through a hologram in Tatooine. And he finds out that this guy's name is actually Darth Vader, and that's how he really finds out that Anakin was Darth Vader. Now, while reaching out to the Force, he finds out that this cybernetic Sith Lord was actually Anakin. So I personally would love to see this brought into live action, and I just would love to see Obi-Wan's reaction to Anakin ending up being alive and is known as this monster, as Darth Vader. Because again, it would be pretty emotional because Obi-Wan left him to burn on Mustafar, but as he comes out to be alive, then this would be like, more of a shock to Obi-Wan, and that would just be really cool to see. Now personally, I'd love to see Vader going in the hunt for Obi-Wan, and while that's happening, we see him in his prime, obviously, seeing him like, slaughter multiple Jedi. It would just be pretty sick. But one thing that's barely been talked about, and I think it would be really cool to see this, and it would be the turmoil within Darth Vader. I want to further connect with the injuries we saw Vader have and see how he actually deals with those, because those were really rough times for Vader. He hated everything he had at this point. His hearing was messed up, his breathing was a lot heavier, he could barely sleep due to the loud noises his suit made, and he could barely even speak due to his vocals being fried. So the fact that he needs this suit that he also hated so much to do everything just makes the story of Vader so much more sadder, because he's suffering from everything that Obi-Wan has done. So it would be really cool seeing Vader like, dealing with those injuries, and his hatred for Obi-Wan just increases because of that. And maybe that's how he goes for the hunt to Obi-Wan. I don't know, but yeah, this would be really, really cool to see. But yeah guys, this is pretty much it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below, how do you guys feel about Anakin and Darth Vader returning for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series? And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.